She never imagined her life would come to this. Her parents were supposed to marry off her older sister to the Williams family, the richest, most powerful family in the entire city. But after the Williams heir fell into a coma from a tragic accident, her selfish sister refused the marriage. So they turned to her. She said no. She begged. She cried. But her father slapped her across the face and delivered the cruelest threat a parent could give. If you don't marry him, I won't pay for your mother's urgent surgery. In that moment, she broke. For her mother's life, she agreed. The next day, she walked down the aisle alone. No bridesmaids, no music, no joy. Only whispers of pity from the guests who thought she was marrying a man who may never wake up. At the altar, the groom's mother stood waiting. She gently placed the wedding ring into her hands. Unlike her own family, the woman looked at her with warmth instead of disgust. After the quiet ceremony, her mother-in-law took her to the private room where her husband had been lying unconscious for years. She cried as she begged the girl to take good care of him. She even pressed a black card into her palm. Enough money to live comfortably. The girl refused at first, but the mother insisted. Your family now. Take what you need. Just as she was about to settle beside the coma patient, a shadow loomed behind her. Her brother-in-law. He cornered her, touched her without permission, and whispered disgusting words about how she should appreciate his attention since her husband couldn't move. She pushed him away. He slapped her, furious that she dared resist him, before leaving with a warning. Shaken and humiliated, she pulled herself together. She fetched warm water and a towel, forcing her trembling hands to stay steady. As she unbuttoned the shirt of the unconscious man, her cheeks burned with embarrassment. He was a stranger, yet now her husband. She carefully wiped his face, arms and chest. She didn't know why, but she felt a strange connection forming, even though he wasn't awake to see her. When she finished, her mother-in-law called her over again, handing her expensive gifts to bring to her family since she planned to visit them. On the way home, a strange feeling washed over her, a sense of being watched. She kept turning around, but saw no one. What she didn't know was her coma husband was wide awake and observing the woman who had just married him without knowing his true identity. Subscribe for part 2.